Some Souls Stay by Cudlitz. To hear my grandmother tell it, these woods have been haunted from the time the Almighty raised his holy hand and created Eden. The forest is filled with haints. The spirits of Chinook elders swirl between the boughs of cedar and Douglas fir, stalking the lonely souls of trappers, dipping their shadow hands into icy waters, grasping at beaver pelts long lost to time and rot. Behind dilapidated mountain cabins, pioneer women still hang out washed in freshly cleared meadows, while their husbands endlessly chop wood to feed fires. I was but a child, sitting at my grandmother's knee, wrapped by the rhythm and glory of her voice while she told tales of ghostly Indian women standing on the river shores mourning lost children, echoes of their long-dead cries skipping along the water's currents. "If you sit real still," she'd say, "you'll hear them. And if you come to the river in the winter on the night of a waning moon, you'll see the children's spirits run through the forest to their mother's arms. The mothers will sing and cradle their babies at the feet of the ancient cedars, blessed in their reunion hidden by the shadows on the forest floor." Of course, those stories are only true if you listen to the tales of a fanciful, somewhat addled old woman. She's dead. I'm no longer a child. I've wandered these woods for a while now, remembering my grandmother's stories. I've spent many winter nights watching the moon in the river's edge. I've stared into the trees, dipped my hands into the cold waters. I can tell you there are no Chinook elders, no trappers. The dead Indian children and mourning mothers do not rejoice under the waning moon. My grandmother didn't know what the hell she was talking about. The only spirit I've seen in this forest is a small girl stuck on the child side of puberty, perhaps 11 or 12. Clearly, she's been dead a long time. She's nothing like today's girls, wrapped in juicy couture and spandex. Dressed in petticoats and aprons, her long auburn hair lays over her shoulders in two neat plaits, as fresh as the morning her mother braided it. The faded yellow bonnet, tied around her throat, hangs limply against her back. The left side of her skull is fractured and covered in gore, a blow to the head from a rock, or maybe a club. Rivulets of dried blood arc across her face and stain the collar of her blouse. She says she doesn't remember how she died, and it doesn't hurt any more, so the conversation, she says, is pointless. Besides, she's told me countless times I look much worse. I have to trust her. The river moves too quickly for me to see my reflection in all the glasses broken in our cabin's windows. The girls told me the story of my death many times. You see, she sat with me while it happened, watched me as I begged him not to do it, watched me fight and claw and kick and die, my screams echoing through the trees, disappearing into the wild thicket. She told me the first cut made me scream the most. By the time the saw's jagged teeth dragged across my throat, she said I had nothing left in me but a whimper. The man's come back. I didn't remember him. She pointed him out while we were watching trout shimmer in the river. He walks the hidden deer trails and along the river's rocky edge, knows how to hide out here, knows he's safe to linger without interruption, thinks he has only the owl and the coyote as audience. He doesn't know he has us, the girl and me. We watch him. We're not here for him. We're here for you. You see, we've been following him lately, watching him mark the trail you've left, the small indentations in the meadow grass, the well-smothered fire in the copse beneath the Douglas fir. You've been careful to leave no trace. You're a good visitor in our beautiful home. But the forest knows you're here, and the man does too. In fact, he's watching you right now. You've once again carefully put out your fire and are comfortably burrowed in a sleeping bag. You spent the last few moments before sleep scanning through the photographs you took today. The one of the large mossy boulder with a twisted tree growing from the crag and its side is particularly good. You made a note in your book. Cover? It's a shame you can't hear me. I want to tell you what will happen next. I want to tell you not to be afraid. I want to tell you you'll think you can save yourself. You pray someone, or maybe even God, will come and rescue you. They won't. I want to tell you that even though you feel you're alone and no one will know how you died and that your existence will be severed completely by this man and his jagged saw, it's not true. The girl and I are with you now, watching you. We will be with you when you scream and kick and die. We want you to know you will still exist once this man has done his work and your body lays in pieces on the forest floor. My grandmother didn't understand most souls, like the Chinook elders, the pioneers, and folks like herself. Most souls shoot to the heavens to dance among the stars, but some souls stay. Some, like the girls in mine, and soon yours too. We get to walk the earth and live forever in its beauty and brutality. We stay, ready to bear witness and welcome our murdered kin home. You still have some time left. He likes to wait till dawn, better light. Until then, just rest. And remember, it won't hurt forever.